see a little bit last night, both as wing and in the middle. How do you help him along as he goes into that role?
Yeah, he's obviously very skilled, very fast, and high-end skilled player that works really hard and is super fast. So obviously, just to use his speed, I told him fastest, in our team. So I will found him to just keep skating. I try found him even if he's ahead, probably most of the times than me. But yeah, it was a lot of fun so far. He's been fun to play with. He's very strong on the puck for his size. And he's unbelievable on forecheck. So far it was fun, and hopefully we can build more and more chemistry.
Yeah, how much do you think that goal will help his overall confidence?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's you get to promote it to the top 6. You obviously want to produce, so that's good that he get on the board, and at the same time, hopefully many more are coming his way.
Really good Carolina team coming into town tomorrow night. What's sort of the game plan against them?
I mean, yeah, they are, obviously been playing some good hockey for many years, and they are very hard man-on-man. So we have to stay strong on the puck in the O-zone, play them, in their defensive zone, and yeah, beat your guy, take it to the net. That's what works against these guys, and we have to do the job in the back end. Obviously, they like the forecheck, so try to limit that. But yeah, again, it's tomorrow, so I guess we're gonna talk about the game plan tomorrow morning.
Marco talked about having a dual threat on the power play with you and Geeky. How do you kind of view that balance on that first unit?
Oh, it's good. I mean, I think we are threats there. We have threats everywhere, from the bumper, Geeks is shooter, so yeah, I like the setup. Hopefully we can, keep getting more and more goals for the team, and power play is a big part of our offense. So yeah, hopefully we can keep getting better every day and being more like threat every time we are on the ice.
David, when you get a guy who comes to your line, who's this is the classic case. The guy's scratched a couple of games ago, now he's on the first line. For a new guy, it can be intimidating to be with you, to whoever else is in.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that? When a guy comes along, do you tell him to relax?
Yeah. I mean, I always say, just play your game. There's a reason you get promoted to this line, and your game got you here. So just play your game. I will adjust to you. You don't have to adjust to me. So, but Kuzi, he's an awesome guy. He's very great kid in the room, and everybody loves him. He brings such a positive energy every single day. So we couldn't be happier for a guy like him. So.
And how does his speed directly influence your game?
Yeah, it helps a lot. Obviously, like I said, on the forecheck, he creates so many turnovers and stays strong on the puck, and that creates more offensive OZP. O-zone possession, so at the end, and we all rather play in O-zone than in defensive zone. So yeah, he's been great on the forecheck, and like I said, strong on the puck, which makes it easier for me to read of him, to know that he's gonna hang on to it for a little bit. That it's easier to read of than not knowing what he's gonna do with the puck. So far, obviously, it'd be nice to get a couple practices together as well. Than only games, but excited to see where it takes us as a line.
You've always been a volume shooter. With him, are you more prone to shoot, you think, or does that not factor?
I don't know. It's more. I try to shoot, but if I see somebody in better shooting position than me, I will always pass to him. So, yeah, if I have a shooting opportunity and in my eyes he's in better position, I will obviously always pass him.
Is that something you said earlier, that you tell him, don't worry about adjusting, you'll adjust to him? Is that something, as you've been in the league a while, you feel like you've gotten pretty good at it, being able to read that sort of thing quickly and make those quick adjustments?
I actually never had problem to play with the new line mates. Obviously, sometimes it's harder to read from another with the short amount of time. But since I was kid, I never had problem play with different linemen. Found it kind of quite challenging to try to adjust to them, read of them. So yeah, I don't have problem with that.
Is it just something that just kind of?
I think so. Yeah. Like I don't remember, or I don't know how I could learn that. But maybe it's just I don't mind it. And it's at the end of the day. Growing up playing with Bergie and Marsh, that opened up a lot of eyes. That it's a lot about communication. So obviously communicating as a line is very important for you to be on the same page out there. So maybe the communication part is definitely something that I learned, but the reading of and adjusting is kind of I feel like always had it.
Dressing up for Halloween?
Yeah, secret.
Secret?
We'll find out. You will see.
No, you will find out.
You will find out.
Getting close to a milestone there. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, nothing until I get it. Probably honestly I just play. Be nice to get, but I'll get it sooner or later. So I don't think about it much, but it'd be nice once it comes. And it's now when you have family and my daughter made me a sign last time with my wife for 800 points, so that was cool. That's the first time that kind of milestone was kind of fun to achieve, because you have your own family recognizing it. So that's the only reason. Other than that, like I said, I don't worry about it until it comes.
Books, how do you feel your game has progressed in that span?
I think kind of like the team, it's been up and down, but I think recently I've been going in the right direction, been moving my feet better, and making more plays as a result, and feeling better and getting rewarded for it.
Is that more of a sort of a confidence thing, in terms of improved play or moving your feet more? What goes into that?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. Like once you get 10 games into season, it starts to feel more comfortable. But also just something I've been focusing on. I get a little stuck sometimes just reading the play and forget about skating. So I've been trying to focus on that, and opens up some more ice for me and support my line mates better, and overall just helps my game.
As a team, how did it feel coming in here today, having two good performances to build on instead of watching video of a loss?
Yeah, it's nice. It's a lot louder, a lot more smiles, a lot more joking around and stuff in a good way. So winning's always way more fun.
Is 3-on-3 always a strong suit for you?
I don't know if it's always been a strong suit. It's a small sample size, but it's definitely easier to score when there's only three guys on the other side.
Got some time with Geeky, didn't skate with him today, but what kind of leader has he been for you guys on and off the ice?
Yeah, he's great. Western Canadian guy, so great start. And then, he's a sick shooter, sick player. You get him in space, it's basically a coin toss that it's going to go in the net right now. So he's been unreal for our team, and awesome guy off the ice too.
On those two OT winners, the first one you scored, you set up last night, what do you remember of each of those plays?
Winning. It's the best part.
But how they develop, the plays themselves?
Yeah, just defense leading to offense kind of thing, being in right spots and getting pucks, and once you get it, it's party time, go attack and create some offense.
Marco's read on your improved speed of late is that he thinks you're playing more on instinct and less on thinking it through. Does that feel that way?
Sure, yeah. I guess that is another way to describe sort of what I was saying with moving my feet more, and less reading, like less just kind of analyzing, trying to figure out what's going on, more just being there already and being engaged in the play, and
Is having this long stretch now in the NHL and having just kind of made yourself a fixture, does that allow those things to happen more naturally? Does it allow you to sort of find your details because you can kind of develop them?
Yeah, that's a great point too. I think getting consecutive stretches of games where you're not in and out or up and down really allows you to feel comfortable and feel like you can build instead of like you're just trying to keep your head above water and do the right things to stay in the lineup. You know, if you're playing with the confidence that you can make stuff happen, I think it goes a long way.
Some of the advanced statistics suggest that your rankings are pretty high when it comes to being on the penalty kill, whether it's with your work with your stick or clearing pucks. You know, how much pride do you take in that aspect of your game?
Yeah, I think always knew that was going to be my calling card to get into the NHL was, you know, good responsible play and helping out on the PK, and didn't really ever score crazy amounts in junior, so knew that that part of my game was going to have to be strong, so happy with it.
As a new guy looking to get anchored in the league, find his place, the exact place on the team, when you see Marat come in and play on that first line and kind of make it look easy, what goes through your head there as you're watching?
It's good stuff. Good for him. He's a really good player. You know, he's that perfect utility guy. He can play fourth line. He can play first line on any given night against any opponent, and he won't look out of place. He makes the right play every time he touches a puck, and he's got speed and compete. And if you can do that, you can fit in very well anywhere.
Dressing up for Halloween?
Yep. Don't have a costume yet, though. That's today's mission.
Not the Red Lobster? You didn't go with
No,
that?
that was for the cameras. Not going with that.